Generic greetings and welcome to Beverage plus Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today's beverage is coffee, a nice traditional trucking beverage to keep us alert and awake. I've even got it in a thermos. That's a lie, actually, it's just in a cup. Anyway, Euro Truck Simulator 2, something I've been featuring on the Moment series to a lot of people's enjoyment and some people's disappointment. But I thought I would feature it as a standard video because people have requested it. So let's just go to the job market. I've actually created a new profile for this because I've smashed all the others up that I had doing the Moment series. We're going to go to Quick Job and we're going to be travelling from Newcastle because it's the closest to where I actually live. So we're going to do Edinburgh to Rotterdam. We've got Edinburgh. I've actually discovered Edinburgh, so we've got all that. Newcastle to, excuse me, Amsterdam. Newcastle to Amsterdam. Newcastle to Edinburgh. There we go. That's something I think we can do. Dry milk, 22 tons of it. And 1 hour 5 minutes is expected. $2,000 to do that. Edinburgh to Rotterdam would be, yeah, I pretty much you drive, yeah. Edinburgh, Newcastle, get the ferry to the Netherlands. Yeah, that's fair enough. Tomatoes, again, salt to Amsterdam. Now we're going to do the dry milk. Newcastle to Edinburgh. So we'll stay in the United Kingdom. I might do another one where we go elsewhere. So we'll take the job and we will see what happens. Now, I must confess, my computer hates this game, or the game hates my computer, or both. They both might hate each other because I get serious lag in this. I also get serious, I mean, I've got this on lower res than usual. This is like at 720 res instead of the normal high def that I run it on and then scale it down. Also graphics are turned off and it still runs like a bag of shite. But anyway, let's just turn the engine on. There we go. Make sure that everything's okay in the back there. Yes, no problem. Check our mirrors. Yeah, everything's fine. We're just going to pull out, and here we go. So I will just pull up to here, and then we're going to turn. So what we've got to turn to our right, do we? Yes, we do. So indicators. Now, I'm not a massive fan of these type of games in general, the whole simulator thing. Hang on. Park and brake. There we go. And park and brake. Cool. Let's just pull away. Looks like our entrance and exit are clear. And we'll just make sure we don't clip this big metal thing here, the barrier. We don't want to do that because we are carrying a lot of things. We'll just pull into this lane here. There we go. And we're going to make sure that we're not going to smack into that car. Good. So we're going to indicate. It's really difficult using this as a mouse and keyboard, which is what I've got it running on. Obviously, running it on a controller or ideally a steering wheel would be much better. Anyway, we're doing 30. Now we're doing 30. So I might as well just put the cruise control on because that makes it a lot easier, because as you can see it says 30, so we're actually doing 31 here. Now we're doing 30. There we go. So we've got the cruise control on. Means I don't speed, because at the moment we've got some, as you can see, temporary roadworks here, which has got we've got a temporary speed limit in place. As you can see, 30 there, and speed cameras are enforced and all that. Well, we're using speed cameras to enforce the speed limit, which is, annoying but necessary. We understand that. I mean, these roadworks, I'm not too sure if they're in the real world, but I know that in the game they've been there for decades. But anyway, let's just continue on. Yes, as I was saying before, I don't really go in for these sort of games. I generally, I'm not really bothered. I mean, I can understand why people play them, because the thing about simulators, and this is probably just going to be more of a discussion video than anything else, but no, we can do 60. We can't do 60. We can only do 56. It's limited. But, yeah, these sort of games I don't generally touch. I mean, I can understand why people go for them. And the thing is, there seems to be two major types of simulators. Or, sorry, three major types of simulators these days. The first type is the deadpan serious simulator that is very, very niche. So a game about driving a truck like this, or a game about driving a bus or a train, which is obviously the very, very cliched one. We need to merge into this other lane there. As you can see, the lanes are disappearing, and I've actually gone around here very quick. Oh, tail wagging the dog. The tail is wagging the dog. I nearly crashed into there. Oh, there you go. Look, the Angel of the North. There you go. If some of you are looking at it and going, is that real? Yes, it is. It's called the Angel of the North. Go on Google Angel of the North. Anyway, we just need to merge in here. I didn't even check my mirrors. I just pulled out, and as you can see, the car behind almost crashed into me. Sorry, mate. Right. Anyway, yeah, there's three main types of simulators. As I said, the first one very serious, very niche, and good. That's an important fact here. They are generally very good. So, like, this one is a good simulator because it's not just simulating driving a truck, it's actually fun, right? It's not, you don't have to flick, every single switch. It is actually a fun game to play. There's the second type of simulator, which is you know, aspiring to be something like this. So it's games that are called a simulator, but really what they tend to be is really, really crappy attempts at making a game, and they tend to be buggy and terrible and not work, and there's loads of them, like Tunnel Digging Simulator and Toilet Cleaning Simulator. Actually, that's the third type. We'll get on to that in a bit. All of that sort of, you know, the really crappy demolition simulators, you know, all that sort of thing. Do you see how low that plane is there? It's just gone behind the trees there. It went straight across. I have a hard time believing that it was actually not hitting everything around here. Looks like we've got a bridge coming up. There we go. Oh, and I'm just going onto the hard shoulder there. Let's not bother with that. But, yeah, there's them sort of games, and, to be honest with you, most people don't really play them other than to mess around on them, which sort of spawned the third type of simulator game, which is your goat simulator, your surgeon simulator, your, you know, tree-looking simulator, your rock simulator, if you can believe that are just recently been announced and such. I just need to pull over here because the lanes are merging. There we go. And that sort of thing. So, you know, all these rubbish simulators have spawned. Whoa! Bloody hell. Well then. Well, I was pulling up, and that was a bit ropey, that, because I don't know why, but that truck ahead of us just stopped dead. Then that slammed in the back of it. I really did try to brake, and yeah, that didn't work. I don't know whose fault that is, to be honest with you. I'm thinking it's that guy in the truck, and the reason I say that is because I was, you know, I think I was the right distance from the guy at the back, and then we merged, and then that guy went straight past me and just darted right in front of me, and obviously I tried to slow down to do it, but he didn't smash it in the back. You know what? I don't know. Whatever you're off, whatever you're on, I don't know. Look at this guy. He's trying to come in here as well. He's trying to come into this. Is he trying to come into this lane? I think he is. Don't know what he's doing though. I think he's a bit of a moron. Yes, the AI can be a little bit dodgy in this game. But not as dodgy as some of the other games. But yeah, going on to what we were saying. All these really stupid, horrible, really badly made simulators, they spawn the third type, which is all of your really daft ones. So your surgeon simulators, your goat simulators, and they're probably the best of the breed, and that's not saying something. It's like saying it's the shiniest turd. Not to knock them games, because I honestly think that, you know, them two examples are actually, you know, not bad, because they are actually fun for, you know, for a little bit anyway. But the other one, you know, you've got all these really, you know, some people, they make them as like sort of, oh, it's a joke, you know, it's satire, it's taking the piss, all that sort of thing. Some people like might actually recognise that digger. Some people might remember this road if they've been watching the Moment series. But yeah, assuming this has come out after that that bit, we're not even going to mention that. Well, I've already have, I guess. But whatever. Yes, these really daft sort of simulators and such. It's just, they don't get on my nerves, but what does is that people pay money for them. The people actually go, oh, that looks good. I'll have some of that goat game. Yeah, there's £7 or what, $10, whatever. What? Sorry, you're paying money for this. Now, don't get me wrong. I am a firm believer of saying if you enjoy a game, then nobody has the right to tell you otherwise. You know, you enjoy it. If anyone says you shouldn't enjoy that for whatever reason, I honestly believe you can tell them to go and do one, because it's enjoyment, it's entertainment. If you enjoy it, then that is your right, okay? Don't let anyone tell you differently. But, saying that, I find it really difficult to, like, when I see people buying it, and I see things like that, like Goat Simulator, for example, on the top sellers Steam list and such, beating loads of other games that just deserve money more. Like, much better games that you're going to spend longer on and such. I mean, if you go on Steam stats, you can see the average time player. You can see, like, I think you can see average time player, but there's other things you can see as well, so, like, how many people are playing at that point and such, and it's very, very little. Like, there's probably most people that have bought it, I would wager, saw someone playing it on YouTube, because it's sort of what's known as like sort of YouTube fodder. Basically, you know, it's made, or not made to go viral, but it's sort of engineered a little bit that way, so it does go viral. It gets on the YouTube, it gets to be people playing it, doing the face cams, doing the, you know, all that sort of thing, and then it goes viral. People buy it, and I wonder how many of the people that buy it actually play it for more than 3 hours. I would wager most probably wouldn't even give it an hour or two, because it's just, there's not much in them. There's very little substance to them. Unlike this sort of thing, which is, you know, a lot more serious, and you can sort of get into it. But as much as running around, you know, I'm not trying to knock Goat Sim here, but, you know, that's like the most extreme of the breed that I can really think of, no pun intended there. But, you know, when you look at it, yeah, it's sort of fun running around smashing stuff up for about 15 minutes. And then after that you go, well, I could be playing Gunpoint. I could be playing Shadowrun Returns and the expansion when it's on sale for this money. I could be playing this game right here. I could be playing anything else and giving my money to people that deserve it more. I mean, I don't know what you would say deserving is the right term, but there are a lot of other games that deserve it more, I think. That you'll just get a better time out of, you'll get more for your money, and all of that sort of thing. And it's more about, you know, just putting your money in the right places. Again, if you have spent 30 hours in Goat Simulator, don't let me tell you any different. It's just my own personal feelings, and that's obviously what these channels are really about, really. They're just opinions and all that, I guess. But yeah, I want to see that. I have to question like how many people have actually played a great deal of these sort of things. But anyway, like I said, this should be called Discussion Plus. But you know, I've actually got a whole video on that topic anyway, discussing this sort of thing in general. But anyway, let's get back onto this game. I've sort of had me little rant, and hope it made sense. If not, then tough, I guess. But yeah, this game, it's actually fun. I mean, I'm just driving behind this sort of, I think it's a fuel wagon, or is it a fuel transporter? I don't think so. It's some chemicals, I think, or whatever. It's some sort of liquid or maybe gas in that tank. I mean, it could be full of, you know, liver for all I know. I have no idea what it's full. It's transient. That's what it is. And I can't see the plate because it's on too low graphics. Like I say, the computer hates this game. But it's certainly slowing me down. I'm doing 30. Actually, the speed limit is 30, I believe, around here, according to the sign. But yeah, it's good. It's good game. It's actually unbelievably. I don't know why. Oh, 50. There you go. Speed up, mate. There you go. Put your foot. There you go. Put the foot in the floor. Yeah. Next box. Straight in. I'm actually running on automatic gearbox because I run mouse and keyboard on this thing. It is better with a joypad. I've got a 360 joypad, and it's better on that. It's probably a lot better. Probably really good, I would say. Look at that viaduct. Lovely. It's probably very, very, very good with a steering wheel and such. I reckon it would be pretty good with that. But I don't know what it's about it, because it is enjoyable. It is quite enjoyable. I mean, you know, you can buy your own trucks and things like that. That guy's braking. Come on, I'll brake myself. You can buy your own trucks and upgrade different things, and it's got gameplay in it. It's not just a simulator of going A to B. It's got game in it, if that makes any sense. I'm sure if if you just wanted a simulator of you going from A to B, you know, you could probably just watch a video of a guy driving a truck, which is technically what you're doing now. But it's sort of we're going a bit meta here. You're watching a video of someone driving a truck who's pretending to drive a truck, talking about a guy that would actually drive a truck, about people that would watch that guy drive a truck. That was close. Hey, I haven't seen any cement lorries actually in this game. I don't know if they're in. Be interesting if they are. A lot of people have been, you know, like I say, mentioning this game when I'm doing my moment series. It's weird because this is a very, very serious game. Yet people like me tend to use it for, I was going to say comedic purposes, but what I do isn't comedy. It's just silly. But yeah, it's a lot of people tend to do that, and it seems to be the common theme. But don't know. It's a bit sort of weird that the more serious the game like this, the more daft you can go with it sometimes, especially like the farming simulators where you get really weird physics and you can walk through people and all of that sort of thing. And a lot of people said, oh, you should do a series on this. I don't know how I would do a series on it. I don't know what is there to do a series on, just literally travelling from different destinations. I don't know how interesting that would be. I mean, it probably would be a combination of listening to me talk about whatever subject we happen to get talking about, and also just seeing the new locations. But to be honest with you, this is pretty much what you see. To be honest, you don't really see much more than this, and when you get into towns, you see a bit of town, and there's not much more than just motorway. Yeah. I know a lot of people have also said you should try the multiplayer out, and I did check that out, and I couldn't believe there was multiplayer for this. I thought, no way, surely not. But there's multiplayer. Look at that Chelsea tractor there, bloody Range Rover. Is that a Land Rover or a Range Rover? I don't know. It's a big fat thing anyway. It shouldn't be on the road unless you're on a, well, yeah, just get onto a field or something. But oh, that guy's taking that a bit sharp, and Ooh, bloody hell, that's a bit sharp, and I'm crossing lanes here. Let's get back in. Let's get back in the right lane, actually. There we go. Yeah, the A68. Very, very, very good. Very, very good. Oh, God, it's hard to judge this. It really is hard to judge. We got different views as well. We can go on top, go side. That's like, I'm going to smash into the side view. Ooh, that was almost an accident. Should have pulled in for fuel, actually. You know, you switch all the views. That's good view. That's an easy view, isn't it? Yeah. And yeah, I think we're coming up to our destination, or at least we're going to have to pull off any moment. But like I say, it's harder to judge on this one. Yeah, multiplayer in this. I couldn't believe it. I really want to try it out as well. I think one day I am going to do a multiplayer session where I'll just pop on Twitter and say, yeah, we're going to do this on multiplayer. Come and join in. I have done one before, believe it or not. A lot of people said I should do live streams and things like that. But honestly, I don't really have the organisation nor time to sort of get around it. And because this isn't my job. This is the sort of hobby stroke other things for me, so, this ain't my job. I don't know why I'm indicating, because I've already turned off, but there you go. It doesn't self-cancel as well. I'm guessing if you had a wheel. Some people might remember this bridge, or notice this bridge from the Moment series. Again, if that's actually been out yet, I don't know. Is this a junction? This is a junction, but I can go straight on. Yeah, I think I'll go right away. Yeah. Straight on. Yeah, I think I might just jump on multiplayer at some point with this, because I can just see it being quite relaxing just driving around, although from the trailers I've watched of the multiplayer, it is just people driving around. However, I feel that it will probably end up being just people smashing stuff up. I actually wasn't really looking at the road there. I don't know what... yeah, we're coming up to 30... Brake. There we go. There's the speed camera. The cheeky bastards putting it right next to the... Ooh, nearly crashed into a car. And a bit of lag as well. Yeah, putting the speed camera right next to us there. Right next to the sign telling us the speed. Anyway, I think we're about to pull in. I really think, yeah, we are about to pull in. Now, we could take a little detour and go elsewhere, but I think we'll just pull in and call it a day. Oh, looks like I'm going to indicate. Yeah. Is that everything's clear by the look of it? Yeah, I'm pulling out. Yeah, I'm taking this opportunity. Looks like there's a bus there as well. There we go. Turn in. There we go. Go into the other lane. Because it's in... Is it this bit? No, it's not this turn off. It is... Oh, shite. I think it was that turn off. No. It's this one here. It's this one here. So we'll just go in. Oh, no, it's not. It's this one. It's this one. Okay, I've probably broke several laws doing this quickly. Just go in there. Just go in. There we go. Okay, so we got here and we only had one major accident. Which is alright, isn't it? I mean, that's not too bad, right? Right, now this is always the bit that I'll get wrong. There we go. And now we need to reverse up. So just check the wheels. Wheels are fine. And now I need to do that. And now turn it the other way quickly. And straighten it up again. I have a lot... After playing this game, I honestly have a lot more respect. Not that I didn't have respect for lorry drivers, but I have a lot more respect for the skill that it takes to actually drive the things. Oh, I almost had that. If I pull forward, I'll be able to straighten this trailer up. Bit more. There we go. Oh God. See, because it's got extra wheels there, it's really difficult, so I need to turn that way to turn it that way, and then back that way. There we go. Come on, I'm nailing this, almost there. Come on. Surely now. That's almost in the hole, right? Hang on, let's just a bit more. Awesome. T to detach. Done! Oh, I couldn't believe that. Excellent. Look at that. Excellent. Base reward. Bonus for parking the trailer. And it hasn't actually popped up to tell me that I've actually caused an accident. Maybe it wasn't my fault. I don't know. You probably be the judge of that. That is alright. Dry milk delivered from Newcastle upon time to Edinburgh. I think I did alright there, didn't I? That is not too bad at all. Anyway, there we go. Euro Truck Simulator 2. I like it. I really do like it. I don't know why. It's something that I actually picked it up free about a year ago on a Steam free weekend and played it and went, that's actually quite good. I might try that. And then forgot about it. And then it came on Steam sale on the, I believe it was the summer sale. Just gone. And I thought, I'll give it a go. Bought it. Enjoyed it. Did a moment of it. Played some more. Done this. Probably going to do more videos. Just out of randomness because it's fun. Yeah. Not bad. I think I haven't even sipped my coffee. I think next time we'll drive a longer distance and we'll pull into laybys and have some more beverages and such, and cake. I'll bring some Ginster's pasties along, and that sort of thing, and we can nosh them while we're doing it and properly roleplay the drive trucking experience. Thank you very much for watching, and generic partings.